It's all gone. All my life's work, it's gone. The whole family's going to suffer, and it's my fault. I didn't take notice. I wasn't ready for this. I know what to do. I'll spare everybody. Okay. And it's really good that you've decided to come back here to Australia and stay after all this time.
Mum, it's been so hard, going backwards and forwards with all the authorities and just getting it all together. Coming back from the dead is not an easy thing to do.
Lots of legal stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's just been doing my head in.
Unbelievable.
But I'm here. I want to be here. I'm so happy to be home.
Good. It's so good. You don't know how good it is.
Yeah, so anyway,
Was
hopefully.
it very
now-
expensive going through all that legal stuff?
Oh God, yeah. But now that I'm back here with you, I'm going to help you out with
We've had some troubles with the name, we lost the name, but now we've got everything back.
Just Mercury Wings. I mean, the reputation has been damaged, you know.
Oh my God! Nina's collapsed. She's been shot. Call the police. Call an ambulance. Hurry!
I'll get this right.
Get up, Nina.
I have to think.
God, hurry!
I think what I say. Okay, look, there's been a terrible accident. It's dark and raining, and somebody was trying to break in, and I accidentally think I've shot somebody. I'm not sure. You'll have to come and check. 12 Wall Street, yes, that's it. Okay, now, that's done. I must have to slow down, breathe. I better look sad.
Claire! Claire, I need help!
Okay, hang on. Sad. Look.
Hello, Sean speaking. Oh, g'day, Jeff. How you doing? Good. Oh, yeah? Yep. Right. Oh, okay. That's okay. Right. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. We'll be there. I'll be there ASAP. All right. See you soon. Thanks, mate. Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
What's going on?
Nina's been shot.
What?
She's been shot. She's in intensive care. You know, they've got her monitored at the moment. You know, he's got her there. So David and Jeff are there, and they're looking after her. But I've got to go.
What happened? Who shot her?
Well, we don't know yet.
Where was she?
So at the cabins by the Kelly's Grove.
With
At
Claire?
Kelly's- Well, can't say anything. I've got to look into it. So I want to get on this case. I want to investigate. I've got to be there for him.
Okay, well,
Right.
I'll go and be with them at the
Yeah, okay.
hospital.
All right. Well, come on, let's go.
I'm just worried. Yeah, well, I've just been to see her, and they've removed a bullet. And it's really upsetting me because I really care for her a lot. I love her, but they say it's an accident. How could an accident like that happen?
That's no accident. That's no accident. If Claire wanted to, she would do that.
Oh, I know she's evil. I don't like anything she stands for, but I didn't think she'd be capable of shooting somebody.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, Nina's sort of okay, but I'm really upset about it because it's something out of the blue. One good thing is that they've stopped the bleeding. That's one thing. But the doctors say we have to wait over the next 24 hours to see if she stabilises.
Thank you very much, Constable.
And I can't believe that I spent 4 hours listening to that story.
Well, it's not just a story, it's what happened. Look, I cannot tell you how frightened I was. I'm sitting there, I've got the gun in my hand, and I thought, looters, they're going to come in and steal more. I mean, I've already lost so much.
What are you doing with a gun anyway?
I was going to shoot myself. I'd lost everything. I lost Kelly's Grove. My mother wasn't talking to me. I had no friends. I've lost everything. I wasn't going to live. I was going to end it all.
So, you're telling me the truth? It doesn't sound too realistic to me.
Well, if you'd been there, you'd know. I was so down. I can't help if you don't believe me. I'm so sorry that it happened. I really, really hope that she gets out of this and she gets better and recovers.
Oh, look, I don't know what to make of all of this. I just don't. And I haven't finished with you yet by a long shot. Not at all.
Honestly, I can't convince anyone.
Well, this is it. I mean, great pool used occasionally by some of the students around the corner, but it's fine.
Oh, that's great.
Therapeutic spa and Mercury Wings, why not?
You've done a great job. It's amazing.
Nina is recovering.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I just can't believe it, Sebastian. When is this all going to stop? There's one drama after another in this family.
It seems anyway that after each episode we get stronger and stronger in our family. You and Sean, I mean, obviously you were heavily involved in rescuing the community with this cyclone, and you know, I believe it sincerely it was an accident. You know, Auntie Claire thought they were trespassers, and
Well, all I can say is I hope it was an accident. There's still a part of me that doesn't trust. You know, it's not the first time something like this has happened.
How is she? Is she still in hospital?
She is, but look, she's recovering. She's had surgery. That went well.
Right. Good surgeon, I hope.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine.
Look, also, you know, I have to thank your husband. Like, he was marvellous. He just took care of everything. He just took over. And then also what he did during the tsunami, you know, he helped people take stuff off their cars, of branches falling on their cars and fences falling over and that, and he just proved himself to be so capable.
And he's got a real sense of community. That's
He
the thing about
does.
Sean. But you know,
That could be a new pathway for
well,
him.
yeah, exactly. It is. He loved it. So he's looking at making it a bit of a career moving forward.
Like I was saying, you know, we had the tsunami and we had all that wind, and I thought I had locked the house up securely. I'm sitting there having a cup of tea, and it's dark and the power's gone out, and I heard this noise around the back, and I just reacted, and I just swung around and fired, thinking somebody's breaking in. And just like instinct just took over. And it was a terrible tragedy. You know, I relive it and I think, how the heck did that happen? And all I can say is, it just, animal instinct took over and I just fired.
Yeah, look, I can see why you just reacted like that, but you know the police are investigating.
Yeah, I know, and I'm not surprised they are. And Of course they have to investigate, but it was a pure accident.
I'm sure that that's what will come to light after the investigation,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't worry too much. I mean,
You know, as I said, it's such a tragic thing, and then people never come in my back door because they know I'm alone, and I don't want people coming in through the back, because you wouldn't know who it was. I mean, there were break-ins here not too
and
long
you had
ago.
no power.
I
you
had no
know.
power. I couldn't see. The lights that come on outside, of course, didn't come on. So it was just like people groping around out there, and I have never been so frightened.
Hi, Dave. Hi. I've just come back from the hospital. Right. And she's coming out tomorrow. She needs a lot of rest at home, but she's going to be okay.
I still can't believe this was supposed to be an accident.
Well,
I'm really worried.
I'm worried. I'm traumatised by this, but it was an accident. It's unbelievable because Claire was left all alone. Everyone else had abandoned her. And the thing is, not knowing what else she could do, she put a gun to her head and was going to commit suicide.
Oh,
So, anyway, in the end, she heard some people passing by, so she threw the gun away. And it fired, and the police had accidentally hit Nina. Luckily, not seriously, too seriously, but it's a bit far-fetched, I know, but that's what the police say. It was an accident.
I can't believe it. It's so difficult. We can't have anything that is going to affect our family. And
Yes.
it's so important. All I can do is give you my total support.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll be good, but at least Nina's out of the woods.
Will you need some time off to look after Nina? I fully understand if you do.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm going to have to give her some rest at home, but I have updated the website, and so it shouldn't impact too much on the operation. Yeah.
Yes, and I bet Nina's probably thinking she can't wait to get back to work either.
Yeah,
So-
well, yeah, she is. That's a good thing about it. But
Look, I was talking to Deb about the website, and she just brought to my attention a good idea about starting a live web chat.
yeah, it's in the pipeline. It's already happening. So that's a great idea. Nina, being a life coach, she'd be great on the live chat. Absolutely.
You could moderate it.
Yeah, and I can see nothing but good things coming from this. Really positive energy.
Yeah, she moved out to a hotel.
Again? She was coming back here from Purple Grove to live with you. I thought you reconciled.
You know how difficult she can be. You know, that book that she's written, crazy stuff. And she's got lots of money. She can stay in a hotel.
But she's alone.
Well, there's staff there.
You saw how well she looked after the people during the typhoon. You see a different side of her, and I think she's changed. She was very, very frightened during that time, but she was very brave, and I think we've got to give that to her.
Yeah, well, it worried me initially about the leopard changing the spots, but you're right, really. I did see a lot of good in her at one stage, dating her, as you know.
Oh yes, yes.
Well, let's hope that that is an accurate picture.
But you mean she's by herself at the hotel?
Well, I'm by myself.
Yeah, but you don't have the same age. And where is she? Which hotel?
Oh, it's not far. I'll give her a phone so you can phone her.
But we in a few months, we're a few months away from a birthday celebration, a big milestone. And you throw your mother out of the property?
Well, I didn't really throw her out. I mean, she didn't she sort of marched out, and I just said, well, that's life, you know, what can you do?
I don't understand, so I guess I'll have to go and have a chat with her to see what's happening. I know she's got a strong will, we all have in the family, but...
And put them together and see what happens.
But this book, yeah, I mean, she spent a few weeks with Nina to write it.
We had the other book, now we've got this book, there's always something going on in this family.
So did you feel frightened by this book?
Well, not frightened as such.
I have actually started to write the book I'm wanting to write about.
Oh, so you're going ahead with that?
The Yellow Raincoat. Yes, I am. Nina's helping. And
really?
It's going to, yes, I think it might open a few doors and shine a bit of light on things.
Who wants all the family secrets, you know, exposed to the world?
Yeah, but she said it was a different book this time. She said it's like, you know, sci-fi or something, you know, out of this world.
I can tell you, you know, we'd all appear in it somewhere. There'd be caricatures of us or something. And there was something about somebody in a yellow raincoat or something. And that sort of made me think, I remember that from somewhere else.
I mean, I know she's old, but I mean, do you doubt her ability to write a book and a story?
Absolutely not. She's all there.
Yeah.
And maybe too good a memory.
Hey Nina.
Oh, hi Deb, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Enjoying the day?
It is, it's a beautiful view here in the sun too, particularly because it's winter now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always been a very relaxing place to come and sit and just watch the world go by.
I really thank you for letting me stay here.
Oh, of course, your family. We've loved having you here.
I just need a little bit of me time, I think,
Yeah.
just to see what I really want to do, because, you know, after the shooting, you know,
Do you think you were targeted purposely? I mean, is that how you feel, or do you think it was an accident?
I'm not sure, you know. I think that because I was just checking, you know, after the storm and that, I was just checking, and maybe I did spook Claire, you know, and she had no idea. I mean, I know we've had our ups and downs in the past, but I just, you know, so look, I'm just going to try. I'll just see as time goes on.
But are you bored? You keeping yourself busy?
Yeah, I'm keeping busy. I mean, I've got so many options that I could maybe do, you know, but I just a little bit quiet at the moment. But yeah, I'm thinking what I could do.
Well, I've got a suggestion of something else you might be able to do.
Oh, jeez.
I just think you've got the expertise, and I really do need some help. A couple of years ago, we got you to do some life coaching for the residents.
Yes,
and look, they loved it, Nina. They really did. So what I'm thinking, the way everything's going, you know, it's going digital, and I just want to add a service for them with like a chat bot on our platform. So
Chatbot? What's that?
a chatbot is where you can, like instant messaging, you can ask questions, someone's manning it, so you could be on the other end, you know, for the ones that can't leave their room, or they've got an injury.
Will they be up with the technology, or you'll teach them? And
yeah, look, we're going to have someone showing them how to use it, but I want you on the other end of that to provide that service.
Now, would that be full-time or just part-time?
Well, let's just see. We can start as much as you want and build it up.
Yeah, because like with my other avenues, I was thinking, you know, to go into some of them and maybe, you know, spread it around.
Yeah, well, look, think about it.
So that's the next project, and it'll be finished very nicely. It's just, you know, for friends and family.
That's a great one.
Yeah. Now, I'm not 100% sure about Andre, but I'm glad that you're back here, and maybe when we all get to know each other better, you know, we'll feel positive towards each other and start our relationships again. There are a few things that I do really want you to look at doing for me if you're keen. How do you feel about that?
I'm just so grateful that you trust me to do that again, Mum. Like, you know, after all these years of us being apart.
I've followed the progress that you've been making and you've proven yourself. You have exactly the experience we need and you can bring that touch of sophistication to the whole project. Now, if your brother ever does come back, he was part of all this and he probably would be again. You have to understand that.
Sure.
What do you feel that will do for you? Will that be a problem or?
Look, Mum, whatever you want.
Okay.
I'm happy with whatever you want. I'll do what as much or as little as you need. And
Oh, Lawrence, well, you know, he might be around, but I don't know where he is. And
Honey, are you okay?
Oh, you know what's on my mind.
You just seem really, really quiet.
You know, I didn't really think much of your mother.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, Mum can help us. Don't you think she can help us?
Do you think she's going to be able to help us at the moment?
Absolutely.
What about your brother? Is he going to be coming back?
He's doing his charity work. That's the most important thing to him at the moment. So I just think if we can leave him where he is, we'll be okay. And Mum will support us. I'm telling you, you just gotta believe in what I tell you. Okay?
Olivia.
Oh, hello. Do I know you?
Andre. We spoke over the phone 4 weeks ago.
Ah,
I've been making my way.
Andre.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Australia?
I told you I was coming here.
What for?
Well, after the tsunami, Melanie wanted to come across here, so what was I supposed to do?
Yeah, but I thought when we discussed it on the phone that we don't have a lot of work for you. I mean, if we didn't have work for you overseas, why would you make the trip over to Australia?
Well, look, we were coming anyway. Look, what I need to know is...
You need
I know
work, don't you?
Of course I need work. Everybody needs work. What do you expect me to do?
Andre, like, I can do what I can to try and help you, but you still need to keep looking for work yourself. I mean, you've just gotten to Australia, so keep your own feelers out
I'm
there.
still looking for work, but I mean, you and we had a relationship. We had a business relationship, and I thought we could count on that.
Look, with all
At
due
some
respect, I mean, I have really large organisations to run. You're a cameraman. You work for a production company. You know, we've used you for a few things, location shots and a few stories.
More than a few things. You've used me for lots of things. I based all my
Look, I
business
can
around
understand we mean more to you. Well, not that what you mean to us. I'm going to do my best to see if I've got any work for you, but really, the company's in hard times. I just don't think we're going to have work, but I'll do my best
What do
to
you
try
mean
and
the
get...
company's in hard times? You've got lots of work on. You're putting other guys around the world. What,
I mean, look, you're clearly upset.
Hang on.
Look, the situation of the economy, Australia hasn't been affected as badly as the rest of the world, but things are on the downward turn. So
Please,
all I
don't
can do
do
is work
that
with
rubbish.
me. I do care about my employees, but you're not even really an employee. You're a contractor. So I'll
What
do my
about all
best.
the
That's
good
all
work
I
I've
can
done
say.
for you in the past?
Don't touch me. Get your hands off me, Andrew, or I'll call the police.
Oh. So how do you think you're going to go getting a job soon?
I don't think there's going to be any problem. I reckon I'm going to be all right. And what about you would be more of the question.
Well, I'm working on a few things, but I'm still trying to get over the shock of the tsunami. I mean, look, I lost people I knew. People were very close to me. You know, they were people I worked with on a daily basis. You know, they died. They're gone. You were so quick to just up and pack and come back to Australia. So, I mean, what's up with that?
I've pretended to be married for a long time now. I just want to be myself again. I want to be Melanie Kelly. That's me. Mum's here, you know. So why wouldn't I want to get back into it straight away? The legal aspect, yep, it's going to take us a little while to get through that, but hey, I'm home. That's all I want. I just want to be home with Mum.
I mean, like, the best thing that could have happened with you is just, you know, getting rid of Bradshaw. So you just look nice and relaxed, and look, you look good. I'm happy.
I feel great. I feel powerful. I've got my company.
Yeah.
I've got all my possessions. Seriously, I feel like a very powerful woman. To the point where I'm thinking I might change the name from, I don't know about Parkinson House anymore. I've been thinking.
That doesn't really mean much to me.
No. No, what do you think of Mercury Wing?
It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh,
I like it. I like it. Like the little bird, wings to fly. Mercury, quite poisonous, isn't it? Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright, yourself?
Good. How was your day?
Oh, not bad, but those couple of applications I put through didn't get a response.
Well, you need to be patient. Like, seriously, you can't expect things to happen overnight.
Oh, I'm not expecting things to happen overnight, but at least I'd like a response.
Yeah, well, you know, you have to have a little bit of tenacity and just, you know.
Oh, the amount of experience I've got, you think people would be trying to snap me up?
I'm sure eventually they will, but you know, the market's not good at the moment and you just got to chill out and wait.
How was your day?
Well, at least someone's got a job. One of us have to, for God's sake.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well, thanks. My day was alright. You know, working.
Got some sort of pest on it. Well, isn't it good now? We've got you back. Won't be long, and there'll be lots for everyone to do. Think about your husband. I just felt warm to him.
Really? Well, he's a nice guy, Mum. Once you get to know him, I'm telling you, you really just need to spend some time.
It's just that he's dependent, and I'm not used to people being dependent. You are my flesh and blood. I have watched you, I've been in touch with you, I have groomed you. You are the perfect one to be here with me. You should think along those lines.
Yeah, well, I came back to Australia. I just want a place in your heart.
You have it. There's room in my heart for a lot of things. And you're my #1 daughter. We can work it all out.
Yeah. We'll see when he gets back.
Yeah.
It's you.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh,
so
that's
long.
so nice.
Now,
You two, you need time to get to know each other again. Now, I've prepared a lovely dinner. I've got some work to do on it, and I'm going to let you guys talk and get to know each other. And you have sorting out to do. You got business to talk about.
got plenty to talk.
Everything. So I'll leave you to it.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
So how have you been? What have you been doing since you're here? You're
Well,
working with Mum?
I'm working with Mum. We're working hard, trying to get things organised. But, you know,
And Andre, how is he going? How is he settling in? Because
he still hasn't got a job.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's been hard. It's an adjustment, you know, coming back from Key West and after the tsunami, and you know, I think it's just him trying to get his head around Australia and.
Oh, I'm sure.
it is.
Okay. What do you want to do? Are you still into sports and jogging and all that?
Do I look like I'm still into sports and jogging? Of course I am.
You could, got the wonderful shape. We could go and jog.
Yeah.
Maybe. Sorry, Auntie Claire, I'm not too sure how that happened. How you. How this happened. Nina is recovering, but I think I need to understand what went through your head.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anyone other than myself.
Oh, stop it. Why would you kill yourself?
Because I have nothing left. I have lost Myrtle Grove, I've lost my kids, I've lost everybody. I have no one to look after me. I thought it wasn't worth going on.
You kids. I didn't think you would ever talk about that again. I mean,
Well, you know, when things get so down, the really important things in life become visible.
you forget your mother also.
No, I don't forget my mother. I know she's not talking to me either. I don't know what I can do. Why isn't somebody on my side? Anybody? I mean, Somebody has to understand my position, but nobody wants to.
Are you serious? I'm not having another one.
What do you mean I'm not having another one?
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. I mean, I'll tell you when I've had enough.
You're drunk, mate.
Please.
You are seriously drunk. Enough is enough.
I'm not drunk. I've only had 3 beers.
You are drunk. You've
Oh,
had enough.
please. Really?
Okay? What's
Just
wrong?
had... The bitch didn't give me a bloody job again.
Are you
She reckons she's got no work.
Well, you know what? You just need to be positive and optimistic that you're going to get something else, you know?
I'm positive and optimistic, but that bitch reckons she's got financial woes. I mean, she's driving around in whatever car she's driving around this weekend.
Well, she very well may. You don't know whether she does or not. You need to get over it and just go and do something
I'm
for
getting
yourself.
over it. I mean,
Just go and do something for yourself for a change.
I'm doing things for myself, but
Don't rely on everybody else.
can I just not enjoy a beer?
No, you're always, let's rely on the beer. Let's just get drunk. Let's just not worry about anything and let's just have more beer, shall we?
Getting drunk. I'm just enjoying a
Oh my God.
beer. Can I not enjoy a beer?
So why are you talking about your kids now?
Because, as I said, at times like this, what's really important comes to the front of your mind. Lawrence is in Vietnam and he won't come home, he'll stay there.
Now, Lawrence, you lucky.
It's so amazing. In such a short space of time.
I can't believe he bought 28% of the shares. Yeah, his ex-wife got 28% of the shares of Mercury Wheels. So it's going to be a mess. But what is he going to do now? Where is he going to go?
He's got that huge photographic company.
Yeah.
And it's all over Asia. I think he'll probably base himself in Singapore with his wife and child. Hard to say, you know. People change their minds.
Well, it's now Mercury Wings. Parkinson House is gone. His mother would have loved him to stay in the business. So I think it's a great career move for him. And I think it's time for him to change. There's more that he can do. He can spread his wings. Another son.
Yes.
How many kids do you have, Mum, that we don't even know about, huh?
Oh, come on now. I've always told you.
You know, just I didn't expect him to just pop back out of the woodwork like he's popped out.
Well, no one did. But he's here, he's a reality, and he's part of the family, and we just have to accept that. And if he wants to be part of us all, I love him just as I love you.
28% of Mercury Wings.
Listen, darling, there is no need to be worried.
Well, Mum, I'm concerned. Like, really.
Isn't there enough to go around for everybody?
Not when he's given 28%.
I control this family, and I control all the children.
I don't think you're doing a very good job, Mum, of controlling anybody right now.
I think you're just stressed out, darling. I think that you need to just get things in perspective.
I'm not stressed. Well, he must have a lot of money to purchase 28% of Mercury.
Well, he must, but he's probably worked hard and earned it. Melanie, well, I can't forgive myself for getting her to come back to Australia to deal with Parkinson's house.
Yeah, and it's strange that after 12 years, you just mentioned that, you know.
And now she's dead.
It was Mem was in a coma, and I think that's when, the first year of the coma, that's when you came back and just stayed for a few weeks here.
That's all I intended staying for. But things change.
Yeah, but you left Melanie instead, and it became too much. I couldn't cope with it, and that's why I went to France at the end of it.
You want me to tell you? I'm sick of the Kellys. I'm sick of everyone. You have been built in the same mold. You know, the only thing you can do is hatred and destructions. That's all you're capable of.
Okay, calm down. You're going to blow a gasket to start with.
Yes! You know what you want me to tell you? I'm sick of it. You say I'm weak? You see.
are weak. You're not going to do anything with that because I know you too well, okay?
People do that. People run away when things get too hard.
Hey babe,
Hello.
how you going?
Good.
Well, there's been a conclusion.
Has there?
Yep, so, just let me sit down here. So the conclusion is that it was an accident. So there's no way that Claire shot Nina on purpose. It was just one of those things, it was an accident.
Okay. But you can understand, based on her history.
Well, I know that's there were suspicions
history.
suspicions around it, but we've looked right into it and looked at every angle, and that was a complete accident. You know, exactly. It was raining, it was storming. She thought there was trespassers on her land. You know, self-defence.
I'm just really concerned about the impact this is having on our families, right? I've actually invited your mum to come and stay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, while she recovers, stress-free environment, gives her a chance to spend time with you.
Good. Mwah.
So I think that'll be a really
it'll be
good
good
thing.
for her, yeah. And then we can keep her company and look after her and cheer up.
Yeah.
It's been a tough time.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm not too sure Claire is, fully responsible for what happened to Nina. She lost everything, Dad.
Look, son, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Jeff. I'm sick of Claire. They're always going behind the scenes to try to push me to the side. Well, it's not happening anymore, son. Not at all. I'm fed up to the back teeth of it.
But what are you talking about? You put a truce with Jeff. You reconciled for the best of Purple Grove. How do you explain that, You're not going ahead with a reconciliation?
Well, I've tried to reconcile with him. Then I find out behind my back he's making other plans to kick me out, move me aside. No.
No, that was before. I mean, you need to give a benefit of the doubt, Dad. I'm sure Jeff is trying as hard as you to be reconciled, so...
I can't stand this woman. After all of the help that I gave her with her kids, right? And now look what she's doing to me. Look, or even her own mother can't stand her. Won't even live with her. No.
I know, Dad, but at some stage we have to stop all this battle between the three of you, for the best of the family. And I need to see Grandma to find out what happened exactly.
How's your coffee?
Good, thanks. Hey, look, Nina looks terrific. She
does,
looks
doesn't
really
she?
happy.
Yeah.
It's good she could come and stay with you.
Yeah, and look, nothing personal against you. I don't want you to feel that.
Yeah.
I think Sean and I just thought it was a good chance to spend a bit of time with her and look after her.
Yeah, well, she looks good. She's happy. Couldn't be better. I'm still ill at ease about Claire and the shooting. Nina. She's covering something up. I just know it.
Look, David, it was an accident. The police have closed the case, and what's the point of creating more tension in the family, right? I mean, I understand you're sort of angry about it, but I believe it was an accident. I mean, you both came, there'd been a cyclone, you came through the back of the property to the back door. She's a woman living on her own. Maybe just try and understand where her mind was at, thinking, is someone coming to loot the place, rob me,
yeah. But there's something about her that doesn't ring true with me.
And the other thing is, Sean really looked into this and did due diligence, and I trust Sean's opinion, and he said, look, it really was an accident.
Yeah, I'm sure he does believe that. He's an excellent policeman, I know that. But there's something inside of me, I can't quite put my finger on it, that leads me to believe that Claire is responsible for. I can't quite put my finger on it now, but something inside of me tells me she did it.
You've chatted with Janice, before she released this book. Did you know anything about the book?
No, actually. Back then, she didn't mention anything about the book.
But why did she write a book at this period in time? It's going to create more issues with the family.
To be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe what happened in the past. But I find she's really a lovely lady. She seems very kind. She's like kind to me. She helped my grandmother.
Yeah, true.
So I would think maybe something happened. Maybe she wanted to express something happened in the past. That's why she's writing the book to express her feelings.
Anyway, she went back to Claire's, her daughter, but she didn't stay long. She already moved out. It was only a short period. She now's living in a hotel. So I don't know what happened. Mother and daughter, they cannot get along, really.
You know, Charlotte, I saw my daughter cry for the first time in my life. It's been dreadful for her. Kelly's Grove is completely gone. She's absolutely at the bottom of things. You know, it's dreadful for her. I think I'll actually have to come back and live here, leave Purple Grove, just to be here for her. Yes.
That's nice. Actually, I have some question I want to ask you. I think you may be the only person can help me.
Yeah.
I want to ask something about my mother. Actually, she was murdered by the yellow raincoat guy.
Oh.
Do you know anything you can help me with?
When did this happen?
It was a long time ago. I was still a kid.
And what about your father?
Actually, the police thought he was the yellow raincoat person and accused him to be the murderer. And he'd been locked into jail, but he passed away 3 years ago. And when I visited him, and he told me the truth, he wasn't the yellow raincoat.
That's terrible, you know, and I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to be able to be much help. I have written a book with Nina, and in that book we've covered a lot of Kelly and Robinson's secrets that'll be revealed.
Yeah, I was there a few times, and Claire kind of scared me. She doesn't seem very friendly.
Yeah, she's a difficult woman, and she's got her territory. She doesn't like to share, obviously, her mother with you.
Do you know where Jeanette is staying? Which hotel?
Yeah, Janice is. Yeah, I'll give you the address because no doubt she would appreciate you go and visit her.
Yeah, I would love that.
Trust you to be by the pool. Do you miss your spa?
I do, but this is lovely. The sun, early morning sun. It's this is fabulous.
I'm actually quite okay with you staying at Deb's place. I think it gives you some time by yourself, you know, and rethink about what you're going to do now. Believe it or not, Janice, Grandma, had an argument with Claire, and
really?
she left. She left to be in a hotel. I mean, it's like a special resort for elderly.
She'd like that.
Yeah, but she argued again.
Really?
With Claire.
What about?
I don't know, you know, mother and daughter argument. Can't believe it.
I just don't know what is going through Claire's mind. She's, you know, between her Penelope,
Her mother now, Grandma.
yeah, her mother.
Always argument all those years.
Back then, when she was in South Africa, she was still trying to control
You bet, yeah.
Mercury Wings, getting people to do things for her, and so yeah.
You have to come when you get better. You have to come to Mercury Wing and see how transforming. You know, I mean, yeah, she can be very weird at times, but she still gave me, you know, ownership to manage and empower me to manage Mercury Wings now. So I don't know what to think about too much about her, but she can be nice at times, I know, but
Oh,
Yeah.
I totally agree. She can be nice, but other times I just can't get on with her.
So now the book, you finished this book with Janice and wrote it down, and we just need to schedule the release date. It's going to be released pretty soon. I don't know when it's scheduled on the calendar, but that might create more issues again in the family with this book.
Well,
What went through your mind?
that could be something between, some things could come out about Claire